Recently, the royal family leaks are weighing on the shoulders of King Charles and Catherine. There are suspicions that Eugenie provided information to the outside world, and that Harry was the one who received confidential royal information and threw it to Meghan. So, what is Eugenie's psychology after this incident? Get ready because I'm going to bring you something exciting right now. Hello, and very warm welcome back to my channel. Recently, leaked royal information is said to be quite bad for the British royal family, especially the fact that King Charles has pancreatic cancer and Catherine's medical records were released to the outside world. That's crazy. More precisely, on March 20, In Touch magazine published an article with information that on March 22, Princess Catherine would announce that she had cancer, and immediately after that, they published a follow-up article according to the content King Charles has pancreatic cancer and only has 2 years to live. All suspicions were raised because Eugenie, Prince Andrew's youngest daughter, assisted Harry and then he revealed the information to his wife, the Duchess of Sussex. Eugenie still seems to hate and be jealous of Catherine because she is not part of the royal family, but still has a higher title than Eugenie. Perhaps that led to her alleged prank actions. And she didn't stop at Catherine. She also defamed her own royal family by revealing information about King Charles. Let me analyze it a bit. I have read before that Eugenie does not like Prince Catherine. I don't know why King Charles ever trusted the York daughters. When King Charles wanted Prince Andrew to vacate the place he was living, what did King Charles think the daughters would do? Of course, their loyalty is to the father. They might be good to the late Queen, but not to King Charles. Especially to Princess Catherine, who is going to become Queen the moment Prince William became King. Hopefully, Prince William will not put any of the York daughters when his children come to age. It is not surprising when we all know that Eugenie is close to Henry, and of course Rachel. We even think that Eugenie allows her son to pose as Archie, like there was a comment that came out before saying Henry's son is so much like Eugenie's son too. Well, an unacceptable act of Eugenie. She already paid a price for it when she announced she was divorcing her husband. Or they were divorcing soon. Another karma will happen to Eugenie for conspiring with Henry and Rachel. I always had a strong feeling that Eugenie was the one who introduced Harry and Meghan. Think about it. Fergie has been sidelined all these years because Prince Philip couldn't stand being around her. Then there's this mess Andrew created with his stupidity. Eugenie seems to be the only one who has a very close relationship with the two crushes. She is out to get revenge for her parents having to suffer the consequences of their own wrong choices. I never trusted Eugenie to point something out about her, especially when she met them right after the interview. Eugenie came across as someone who wished to take Meghan's side on family matters in hopes that she made the right choice until she realized she was wrong. Now, Eugenie is probably pedaling fast again. If this is true, then Eugenie has a lot to answer for. Where her loyalties truly lie. I don't think Princess Catherine was forced to make this statement she did, but she was certainly pushed, and instead of it being leaked, it was her own great behavior from the family. York family, if true, and they should be held responsible. Without this, wouldn't their father have created enough notoriety? Prince William and Princess Catherine are core members of our royal family, and we should protect them. Everything will change when Prince William becomes king because he is half of his mother and has the same steadfast attitude as our late queen, who served this country so well for over 70 years. I never liked Eugenie. There was something about her that made her seem untrustworthy. I once saw a video of her lightly shoving Catherine as they were going down the stairs, and you can tell she was doing it on purpose because Catherine looked right at her and she didn't even dare look up at Catherine. Luckily for Eugenie, Catherine handled it beautifully and gracefully, just by walking away with her amazing smile. And I just want to say, don't mess with Catherine, because she is stronger than ever. Eugenie is very much like her pompous father. believing that she cannot be better than Catherine, Princess of Wales. She was the one who complained to the Queen about how Catherine never bowed to her when Prince William wasn't here. It seems like Eugenie can't keep quiet about what's happening inside the walls of the royal palace. As long as Eugenie remained aware of royal protocol, it was likely that Henry would be informed. Feeds Eugenie some inaccurate information about the royal family that only she knows, and catches her handing it over to those two people in the United States. She is so desperate for a royal connection to such a racist family. As for the Yorks, they are just trashy. Next, it's about Eugenie revealing information about King Charles. If Eugenie only harmed King Charles with her manic tall tales, I might be as lenient as he is with her vicious, repetitive dagger stabs. But she's reckless and indiscriminate. It's easier to be generous when most stab wounds don't even require stitches, and the stab wounds aren't aimed at you. Perhaps it was she who told the press or Harry and Meghan that King Charles had pancreatic cancer and only had 2 years to live. Well then, let me clarify a bit. Pancreatic cancer, if it is adenocarcinoma, has a very short life expectancy. If it is a neuroendocrine tumor, the patient will have longer life expectancy. Steve Jobs has this type. Perhaps the tumor affected King Charles's parathyroid gland, and during the cytoscopy, the urologist found asymptomatic calcifications or kidney stones in the urinary tract, and they did testing to determine the cause. My godson was diagnosed with a pancreatic neuroendocrine tumor in 2017 when he was in his early 30s, and by that time he had completely recovered. It has metastasized to his liver. He went through surgery, different types of chemotherapy, and other radioactive isotope treatments, and he was cancer-free. There is no way in this world that anyone can accurately predict how many years King Charles has left to live. I'm sure he has the best doctors and treatments available, and a lot of things could happen that would shorten or lengthen his life. When doctors are asked to predict the prognosis, they use the average number of years a patient has died or survived, depending on the stage of the cancer. It seems that both Harry and Meghan are afraid that Prince William will eventually become king, so they team up with Eugenie to continuously sabotage the royal family. I'm extremely sorry to King Charles for having to say this. What if that magazine said it was true that King Charles lived for 2 more years? So it was sooner or later that William became king. I don't think King William would forgive the bullshit Rachel spread about having 2 children and that she wanted to be part of the line of succession. After what Rachel did to Princess Catherine, it was only right for King William to reveal to the public the true identities of the ghost children. Ultimately, I think these things should be stopped and the royal family should do something about Harry and Meghan, including Eugenie. And you, what do you think about Eugenie's mentality when she did such actions toward her royal family? Reflecting on the issues we have just discussed, I believe it opens up many fascinating perspectives and deepens our understanding. Your opinions are extremely valuable as they enrich our discussions and help us approach topics from many different angles. So, do you like the topic I brought you today? If so, type OK. And if you don't like it, that's okay. But please leave me a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and share this video. Your support is a strong motivation for us to continue to improve and provide deeper content. Thank you, and I look forward to our next meeting. Take care.